Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time, we got over here to the top of the Pokemon Tower and encountered a wild Gastly and some other ghost Pokemon. And also reunited Cubone with her lost mother at long last. Or his lost mother, whichever one that you have put it. And today guys, we are going to be heading to the top of said Pokemon Tower and hopefully be able to finish this once and for all. Get rare candy here. Now these big stairs here with a big Golbat. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and capture that. It'd be nice to have the experience points. I should also mention, Eevee is now at level 34, and Psyduck is also one level away from evolving into a Golduck, which is pretty awesome. And I believe Rao is now level 32, if I'm not mistaken. At least I hope I'm not mistaken, because, you know, I'm a crazy person like that. You know, this is a Golbat, so I'm just going to go ahead and change it. I have 23 Ultra Balls. Let's go ahead and change that, because Golbat tends to be pretty difficult to catch. Well, that wasn't too bad of a capture right there. Well, let's see if it actually does capture, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to. Oh, it actually, never mind, it did capture. Nice. That's a good way to start off this adventure. Because Golbat can be really found here, along with Zubats and... Oh, Bob's level 34, nice. Along with Zubats and Cubones, and also Chanseys. So I'm still hung over that. And that cutscene that we saw with Cubone's mom. I wasn't crying. Were you crying? I wasn't. No. Oh my god. Oh, it's your paw. Hunter, hi, buddy. You get... Okay, you know what? You kind of need to calm down a little bit here. So I'm going to get a golden raspberry just to calm you down. Well, at least make it incredibly easier to capture. Like so. Or, okay, no, not so. Because this is my revenge for you for being sporadic with your capturing it. Whoa! What a throw that was! And I caught it. You bet your biscuits I deserve that capture for how amazing that throw was. Man, that was amazing. Oh my god, look at all that experience points. It's amazing. Oh, I love it. By licking, it saps the victim's life. It causes shaking that won't stop until the victim's demise. That is absolutely terrifying. Man, remind me never to go into an abandoned mental institute ever. Please, don't. We've made it to the top of the Pokemon Tower, so let's see what we have at the end. Stop right there! We'll be going first! We're going to be touching the bald man's head! With that Spectre out of the way, we can finally get to the top! You're the old geezer they call Mr. Fuji, right? You're going to be repeating your Pokemon research for the glory of Team Rocket! Ignore us all you like. We're used to it. We won't take no for an answer. You'll help the boss whether you want to or not. Seems like we're in a right bit of a pickle here, wouldn't you say? So what happens to get closer? Gramps here thinks he can resist, so we're setting him straight. You better disappear, twerp, or be prepared to fight. Well, then I guess we're going to fight into our victories. Because once again, we have another fight, round 3, with Jesse and James. They just don't want to give up now, do they? True to their anime formats, eh? Alright, so they're a little bit stronger this time around. Jesse's Arbok is a level 34 poison type, with Poison Jab, Glare, and Crunch. With Wheezing being a level 34 poison type, knowing Dark Pulse and Sludge Bomb. Nothing really too spectacular out of the ordinary, just higher in levels. I was going to go ahead and bring Psyduck out, but I think it'd be best to have Rao out here, just to not only hit them hard, just as using Drill on this Arbok, but also using Will-O-Wisp on that Arbok, so that way it won't have to do a whole lot of damage. Did you really just miss? Oh, really? Really? Well, that's just fantastic. So it's this whole situation all over again. Will-O-Wisp just likes to miss a lot. It's like that comment I said a while back ago. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess we're fine. But like, whenever you want something to miss, it When you want something to miss, it always misses it on you. But when you want your move to not miss, it will just miss, like, forever. It's really annoying. I am not that much of a fan. So we're going to skip using Will-O-Wisp because Roxanne can really take it down. And I don't know why you're using a physical move on me, but whatever. That's just a little bit more terrifying right there. So please don't do that, mister. I'm really not that big of a fan. Alright, excuse me, Miz, because you're the one that Jessie was... Is Jessie's Arbok, really. And Pidgeotto's on level 33. Cool. And then we're going to go ahead and use Drill Run again, just to have super effectiveness on that Weezing. And then we're going to go ahead and use Dark Pulse, just to have a chance of flinching. Okay. Oh, of course. And, of course, goes Roxanne. Fantastic. Awesome. So I guess really am bringing out Psyduck here. Cool. Well, at least you'll be able to get some action here. Which is always a pleasant thing to have. Bing! Wow, what? You say, oh, you're close to level 32. Nice. Not Brick Breaker Skull, but rather Psybeam. Right there. And then you could just go ahead and use Flamethrower. No, not Dark Pulse. Not Dark Pulse. Flamethrower. Flamethrower, please. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We'll just use Psybeam to completely finish it off. I knew you'd be going for Psyduck. I knew you'd be doing that. And down it goes. Awesome. You think you can best me, Jessie and James, but I guess not this time. What do you want? I want to complete the game. You'll regret this. Because you keep breaking into our money accounts. Seriously? Again? Looks like Operation Stealthily Kidnap Fuji is a bust then. Don't you think I know that? It'll be fine. We'll just have to help out with the takeover of Silph Cove in Celadon City. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! Ding! I had to add in the ding part. Shiny head! I want to pet the shiny! I hope it'll grant me a wish. Oh, and who might you be? You came to save me from Team Rocket. Thanks, but I didn't even notice they were here. You didn't notice the extreme battling that was going on and all the heat and the poison and the dark and all that jazz? Okay. I was too busy trying to calm the spirit of Marowak. I already did that. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home. It's the Pokemon house at the foot of this tower. So, Charlie, your Pokédex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, it'll be hard to complete such a task. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. And we got the Poke Flutes from Mr. Fuji! Woo! Upon hearing the Poke Flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it if you ever find a sleeping Pokemon. Yes, indeed. Thank you for that. That Poke Flute is going to be incredibly helpful to us. Has my Poke Flute helped you? No, because I haven't come back yet. But apparently, this Cubone is nowhere to be found. It was because Trey said it was going to be brought back over here to Mr. Fuji's home. Ah, it's so warm. Pokemon are so cuddly and nice to hug. Yes, they are. You got anything to say? Mr. Fuji went to try to bring some peace to the ghost of that Marowak. Even though we already did that, but, you know, okay, sure, whatever, that's totally fine. Was my team actually fully healed when I actually did all that? Let's see. Party? No! Mr. Fuji, for one who's, like, wanted to take care of Pokemon, who sure as hell didn't allow us to go back to that resting spot in the Pokemon Tower to, like, heal us or whatever. That would have been nice! That would have been very nice, but apparently you're just not nice enough. And they say that you're nice to Pokemon. I see through your lies! No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Fuji's a nice person. trying to go back up there to heal Marowak's spirit, even though we did it for him. How was he even able to get past that spirit anyways? Maybe he went up there before, but then Team Rocket had that incident right after he went up to the top. And he now got stuck up there. I hear someone's car horn outside. That's like, yeah, for opening up my window just to bring some fresh air in here. What do you gotta say, lady? Don't go super things to the Pokemon Tower, even though we already did. Okay, so going over to our town map over here, while that car's horn is still blaring out, we go to our map, and our next destination actually is going to be Fuji City, which is right down here. However, our ways there is blocked. There is a Snorlax over here on Route 16, and another one here on Route 12 that's blocking our ways to get over to those areas. So we're going to need to find our ways to, you know, get there. If you don't want to go to a partner play, you can go ahead and just go to their town map and select Skydash that way, which is pretty nice and handy at this point in time. Now, I'm also going to say this. Skydash is completely optional. You do not need to use Skydash whatsoever to get over to places. You can simply walk there. But I'm pretty sure for your own sanity, you'd want to, like, you know, have Skydash so we can easily fly to other places. I'm pretty sure you don't want to, like, travel to, like, Mount Moon or anything, because you can't get past Viridian City if you want to get to, not Viridian City, Cerulean City, through Mount Moon. You have to go through the Diglett's Cave in order to be able to do that. I forgot to show off what items we are now available to us. And now that we have 4 badges. And besides, I want to buy some stuff too. So we now have access to Ultra Balls, but we also now have access to Hyper Potions, which is awesome. I can buy some of those, which will be important, but also some Super Potions, because, you know, I'm kind of low on stock for that. I'm also going to buy some full heals. Actually, no, I don't need full heals, but I do need just, you know, 5 more revives, because I don't want to waste all my money, you know? We also now have access to Super Lures. Now that I have 4 badges, we can now buy Super Lures whenever we want, which is pretty awesome. It's actually kind of important for what's going to be happening in the next area. I will be showing you both ways on how to get to Fuji City. I'm going to show you the short way first, and now I'm also going to be showing you the long way afterwards. But for right now, it's time for us to actually go ahead and try to wake up, said SNORLAX, now that we got the Poke Flute from a certain Mr. Fuji character earlier. And you can already see there's a new Pokemon out in the distance, but for right now, we gotta deal with this Pokemon. I highly recommend that you save before anything else bad happens, alright? Alright, good. Now that we got that out of the way, we interact with this Snorlax. A Pokemon is sprawled out in a deep and comfortable slumber. Do you want to use the Poke Flute? Yes. You play the Poke Flute. I also love how they actually made the animation, how they actually made the model of the Poke Flute there and not just like a simple flute, which is really cool. Boink! It woke up! Snorlax woke up! Snorlax is looking at you, and it looks hungry! Hey, Charlie! What? Oh, it's Mr. Fuji. There's something I forgot to mention when I gave you the Poke Flute. Oh, perfect timing. You see, this Pokemon is called Snorlax. I know. It's been known to attack the first thing it sees after waking up. It thinks what it sees is food. Since it can be pretty dangerous, please help calm it down by battling it with your Pokemon. Once you defeat it, it'll become more docile. You should be able to catch it just like any other Pokemon. Snorlax mistook you for a food and attacked! We actually have an actual wild battle on our preference, and wouldn't you know it, just like trial Pokemon, his defenses are actually raised, which is actually pretty cool. We have 5 minutes in order to calm down this Pokemon. We cannot catch it yet, we have to defeat it. Unfortunately, his defenses are super high, and it tends to use Yawn and Rest, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge in order to be able to do this. So, I'm thinking I'm switching over to Bob in order to not only use Leech Seed, but also Sleep Powder, and just, you know, whittle it down that way. It also likes to use Rest, so be careful about that. So it became healthy again, but now it's going to be asleep for a few turns, so that gives us the opportunity to lay down Leech Seed. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't expect to see an actual wild Pokemon battle in this game now, did you? When it's just us just throwing balls at Pokemon. And we also get epic battle music again, like the actual legitimate wild battle music in epic format. You always gotta appreciate that. His defenses are high, but his special defense is even higher. I'm gonna see what happens when we use Takedown. Okay, what a beautiful face that was. Okay, that really didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would do. But yet again, still asleep. Perfect. Wow, that sapped up a lot of its health. Very nice. So Takedown to that much. Let's see what Mega Drain does. Because all we really have is Grass and Normal type moves. That did a lot more damage. I appreciate that. Oh, that's why it was a critical hit. Oh, thank God. I was hoping it wasn't going to use Rest there. A Lick also has a chance of paralysis. Even though it's a weak-ass Ghost-type move, you want to be careful about that. But that's the power of Snorlax. It's what everyone considers to be the king of the normal types. And good. Awesome. Critical hit. Now that's done. We can now go ahead and catch a Snorlax. Snorlax, I have to say, is the true king of the normal types. Insane special defense, insane HP, outright crummy speed, and great physical attack combines it to be an awesome normal type. Not only that, but it also has great move diversity too, so if you want to use great moves on it, both physical and not special, then Snorlax is your guy. Between the high HP stat and its great special defense, this thing screams as a special tank. That doesn't mean that it's bad at taking physical hits too, it's very reliable at that as well. Though I will say, Gen 1 did not do this Pokemon justice because his special was absolute garbage, which really doesn't justify its speed. So just keep that in mind when you want to use this Pokemon. If you want to go for this Pokemon, it can be catchable later on in the wild, but very rare. This one on Route 16 and the other one on Route 12 are your earliest opportunities to catch this Pokemon. So if you want it, go ahead and grab it. Also, it'd be a good idea to grab some raspberries for yourself, just to make it just so nice and easier for you to catch. Did it seriously just run away from me? What? Wow. Okay. I didn't think it would actually do that. What? Okay. You have a huge yawn of return to the mountains. What mountains are you talking about? Okay. Okay, that's nice. Oh, too bad, Charlie. There are other Pokemon out there that will try to attack trainers just as Snorlax did. When facing such a Pokemon, the best thing to do is defeat it, then catch it. Or defeat, then catch, in that order. Oh, well, that's just fantastic. Well, see you later, then. Well, that's a definitely new thing that I didn't expect to really, happen. Yeah. So that was definitely a thing. Okay. Nice. I honestly did not know that was going to be happening, but oh well. We cleared the way through Route 16, and now we have full access to Pokemon Road, and also this area too, which we'll be going over in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, after that weird thing where Snorlax magically quickly ran away despite being as slow as balls Pokemon, we're going to be checking out Route 16 and whatever lies beyond those doors to Pokemon Road, which is the shortest way to get to Fuji City. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys here next time for more Let's Go Eevee. Bye!